Hello, this is Ashley here, trying to make a guide for Warframe, which I'm probably gonna fail at. Right now I'm doing a very low level Earth mission. You can see my very slow melee weapon here, or melee, whatever. And then I have to use my shotgun a bit, just to catch up. The Ash is not the best frame for defense, but that's the frame I have chosen. If you want weapons, you better use the wiki, because there's not enough information in-game for that. So for weapons, you definitely want to go to the wiki. Right now, the health of this core thingy reactor is going down quite hard. So I can no longer level up my weapon here. When I selected a defense mission, I actually expected something easier than this, but I couldn't know what map it was on. And to be attacked from 360 degrees is very, very poor. Very bad. So the best thing I can do now is just enjoy my ultimate. Maybe. Might be able to win this. If I had my main frame, I would easily have been able to defeat this. I would never have dropped below 90% health on that thing if I had my main frame on. But it seems like I'm okay with this. This is actually my favorite frame, Ash. He's very much fun to play, but at the same time he's not really that good for many missions. Here I have some dual pistols, the AK Bolto, or AK Bolto as my friends all say. They sound awesome. They do have quite the punch actually, and quite a large ammo clip. But because of their slow bullet time, or arrow time, or bolt traveling time, I just don't like them as much. Reloading. Boom, boom. Stand still, you bastards. I guess it's time to use my ultimate on you. So Ash is an assassin, as you can see. His ultimate kills up to 13 people in a radius of, I believe, 20 meters around his original target. That's a pretty good radius in my opinion. It seems like I'm actually going to succeed. I had a bad start since I had problems with my recording software, so I had to alt-tab while the enemies were spawning. But I seem to be very fine. Generally, with most defense missions, you want to camp in positions, but now I'm one person. And as long as I'm only one guy, I have to constantly move around to make sure that no enemies are stacking up in a single spot. It's very bad if they break through the defense line in one spot. It's better to have them break through all defenses, but in smaller numbers. Much better, actually. Also, early in the game, melee weapons are really damn strong, but later as you get mods, the main weapon and secondary weapon turn out to be way stronger. The secondary weapon used to be my strongest, but then there was a survival event, and that rewarded me with this Strum shotgun. I think that's the name. I can check that out after this and show you guys. I don't think you can get it anymore, but maybe you can. And also, if you like this commentary or dislike it, can you please tell me why? I wonder, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? I'm always trying to improve, and I would really like your opinion on what I could do to improve. Kinda sad really. I'm here to level up my melee weapon, and all I'm doing is using my shotgun. That's a 6-meter radius on the jump attack. With reach, that could be quite a bit longer. I believe 8 or 9 meters. Probably over 9. Oh, my sentinel is doing its job. But yeah, also a sentinel. That's the flying thingy that I have on my left side that flies near me and it protects me. Death Cube is the aggressive one, and Wyrm or whatever is apparently a debuff one, or slower stun or whatever, disruptor. And the Shade is the most defensive one, which can cloak you while being attacked, and it will not attack until you have been attacked. The Shade is, in my opinion and my friend's opinion, the best of the Sentinels actually. The Sentinels do not do a lot of damage normally, so therefore the Death Cube is not really worth it. Especially not when you compare it to the Shade's awesome abilities. So early on, I would suggest that you should plan to get a Sentinel, because they can save your life. And they pretty much level up on their own. They don't level slow either, so just go at it. Get yourself a nice Shade, put some mods in him when you can, and you will be good. Very good. And I also believe this is wave 5. Apparently I didn't have enough energy. Now I should. Another thing about Ash is that he has multiple abilities, but I only use 2 of them. The one is the ultimate, which you've seen. The second one is this. Makes me invisible for a certain amount of time, and while invisible I can attack without being revealed. Also the smoke stuns enemies for, I believe, 2 seconds. It might be a bit shorter. It could be 5 seconds even. According to my friend, it should be 5 seconds. I'm not really sure if that's true.
Watch yourself. Foot soldiers are on the way.
And now we have reached quite a bit. Oh, that's a heavy guy. Heavy gunners are extremely dangerous, and you should not go into close quarter with them. Now, I have quite a bit of shield and a very strong shotgun, and the shotgun is stronger and stronger the closer to the enemies you are. Shotguns don't have bullet drop, or should I say their shells don't have bullet drop, however they have damage drop. The farther away the target is, the less damage each shotgun shell has. However, I have insane damage on this one. Not only have I increased the damage by 100%, but I also fire 2 bullets every single time. So with every shot I fire 2 bullets, each of them have 100% bonus damage, so effectively in total I have 400% damage on my shotgun with each shell. So my damage output per bullet is 4 times higher than it normally would be. Or 4 times as high. Is it 3 times higher, but it's 4 times as high? I think so. Okay, you know what? You're gonna die. And you're gonna die. And you're gonna die. And you. The health is at 51%, 52%, 53, 54. Oh, heavy guys. Oh, they can kill stuff like that really fast. Come on.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can
And every 5th wave of a defense mission, you get to choose a reward. And I know I can't do all the way to wave 10 on this one. Since I can't do all the way to wave 10, I'm just gonna call it quits. Now, here we have some damage stats and blah blah blah. Accuracy 89%. That's to be expected after seeing what I did. Here are some blueprints I can make. I have quite a bit of stuff here actually, some being created already. And yeah, I apparently had a duplicate of this blueprint right here, so... Market, here you can purchase stuff like Warframes. Warframes purchased with Platinum will be made instantly. If you purchase them with normal credits, like this one, you will only get the blueprint and you will have to gather all the materials yourself. Vice versa with the weapons. Here you could get sentinels and colors and all that. If you're going to use Platinum, the only things worth getting are really the Orokin Catalyst, Orokin Reactor, and Formas. Everything else can be farmed in-game pretty easily actually. Platinum is not that expensive either. Now, to this place. Here we can go and color this, I believe. I like to just pick random to get some inspiration. And then there's a reset button. to factory settings. I'm gonna recolor that weapon later. Also, this Strunref cannot be colored. And here are the things that I have on it, so you could pause the video if you're interested in those. I just have them there because they work out of convenience. Now they recently made changes here to the mods place. Now since I don't have any mods on this, I think I want to equip some. So let's see if I can find something I can use as an example, and I probably can't. Well, here we have something that I wouldn't really recommend using. It's armor piercing, right? Armor piercing, yep, for melee weapons. And here we have a stun. Here we have charge speed, which is actually really good for a weapon I'm gonna get in the future. So let's apply that so it saves. Now we can go back here. We could also just have clicked mods. The name is Reflex Coil. Up here I have sorted it by name. So it's pretty obvious that Reflex Coil is going to be somewhere here. RST, right? Not reach, Reflex Coil. Now, I can click Transmute. This will allow me to select 4 mods and fuse them together and get a random mod back. I can also click Fusion. Then I can do this and sacrifice all of these to make this mod stronger. You can see the bar on the left of the card went up. However, these are not good to be used with that. Now this rush ability is much better. You can see it increased a lot. Now why that happened is because the polarity on the top right is the same. These have a straight line, and so does this card. So you saw how 3 or 4 of these didn't even get this full, and now it got full with just 2 cards. And now to demonstrate something else, where did it go? My eyes are terrible. It's there. Okay, now let's say I did this for a very poor reason. Yeah. So now I'm fusing lots of bad stuff, and it's actually faster if I just go to the fusion cores. I hope. That's really weird. That should not have happened. Because now I have 0 mod slots left, and normally when you try to level up a mod that is already equipped and it exceeds the number, you will not be able to do it. But this time it seems like something has bugged out. The game is still in beta, so I might have stumbled upon an awesome bug here. /dash blah blah blah. I can't really find anything to sacrifice. So you know what, I'll just... It's not possible, it would exceed capacity of Reaper Prime. Yep, that's what normally happens. So we actually had a bug earlier. I want to see if I could possibly abuse that, and it seems a lot like I can. And I know for a fact that this is maximum, so I don't have to worry about it. So now I'm going to explore this bug, and that's really weird. What if I click on this? Well, that is strange. Now I know that this maxed, so I don't really need these. That was a strange bug we found, guys. Really strange. But that does not matter. Now we have learned the basics of fusing. You should only fuse if the top right symbol matches, or else you're wasting money. And since you pay per mod you add into it, it's of course better to use less mods. Now I have quite a few credits, so that doesn't matter. Also here's an XP bar. Now if that's full, you do not have to worry. If you do not succeed in ranking up, or you can't rank up when you click here, there is no worry. If you could play this game for months without actually doing your missions to rank up, and that wouldn't matter because your XP is stored. So you would not lose any money at all actually. Or XP, I mean. You would not lose any XP because it's all stored for the future. And I believe that you now have learned everything you actually have to learn. I at least hope this video was somewhat useful. And if you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate some feedback. Now, let us go into transmute and transmute these 4. Boom. Fast hands, which is a very bad mod. So yeah, as you see, you could combine mods, but the chance of getting a good one is just really small. Here we can try a second one. And we got steel fiber. More useful, but still not that useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Ashlayer Games.